The People's Democratic Party (PDP) Board of Trustees will tomorrow Wednesday meet to mediate in the lingering post-convention crisis, setting the stage for a face-to-face parley between two warring gladiators, Nyesom Wike, Governor of Rivers State, and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the party. The major opposition party has been struggling to stay united since it concluded its primaries in May to elect the presidential flag bearer and then sidestepping Wike, favored by a majority in the party, to announce Governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, as running mate to Atiku. But on Monday, the chairman of the group, Walid Jibrin, said Wednesday's crucial meeting will fast-track ongoing reconciliation process in the party. It was gathered that the meeting would consider demands of the aggrieved Wike-led camp. The Wike camp at their meeting on Sunday in Abuja was said to have insisted on the removal of the national chairman, Iyoshia Ayu. According to sources within the party's national secretariat, the Wike camp also wants Atiku to sign an undertaking that he would spend only one term in office before they pledge their support for him. Also on the list of demands to be considered by the group are that all members of the Wike team would be considered for appointment should the party win the presidential election next year. In a statement by Jibrin, it pointed out that the Wednesday meeting will consider all the issues and come up with appropriate recommendations. Jibrin said that they were concerned that election of Atiku Abubakar as their presidential candidate and Governor Ifeanyi Okowa as a vice presidential candidate is unnecessarily causing confusion among PDP members. The issue of Ayu's resignation has been on the front burner because of a reported gentleman agreement which had requested that Ayu should resign should the presidential candidate of the party emanate from the north. But following the emergence of Atiku, it was learned that the song changed to allow Ayu stay in office till the conclusion of the general elections. Also, the organ in charge of the day-to-day running of the PDP, the National Working Committee (NWC), has also scheduled a crucial meeting for Wednesday. The terms of the Wike camp is said to have attracted concern from NWC members. It was observed that many of the NWC members had engaged one another in informal consultations ahead of the meeting. According to the party's constitution, the only bodies empowered to cause the removal of the national chairman are the National Executive Committee (NEC) and the National Convention. 51 persons attended the meeting, including 5 governors and 7 former governors. The governors who attended the meeting were Mr. Wike of Rivers State, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State, Samuel Otom of Benue State, and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State. 2 other governors were said to have sent their regret for not being able to attend. Also in attendance were former governors Donald Duke of Cross River State, Gabriel Suzwan of Benue State, Olusegun Mimiko of Ondo State, Siriake Dixon of Bayelsa State, Ibrahim Idris of Kogi, Jonah Jang of Plateau State, and Hassan Dankwambo of Gombe State. A former Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose was also said to have been absent for health reasons. Also at the meeting were a former PDP Deputy National Vice Chairman, North, Suleiman Nazif, a former Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Mohammed Adoke. Others are sitting and former Senators Hosea Agbola, Philip Aduda, Zainab Kure, Gaba Lado, Sandy Ono, Olaka Nwogu, and members of the House of Representatives. A member of the party's NWC who spoke on condition of anonymity told reporters that none of the serving or former governor was leaving the party as being rumored. He said all the party chieftains resolved to work together to address whatever internal crisis exists and support the party and the candidate towards victory in the 2023 elections. Wike had a few weeks ago accused Atiku of telling lies against him. He also described some of the party's chieftains as Atiku's attack dogs. Wike's face-off with Atiku began when the latter emerged flag bearer of the PDP for the 2023 presidential election. Atiku defeated Wike in the primary, and a PDP committee reportedly nominated Wike as the presidential candidate running mate, but Atiku settled for Okowa. Meanwhile, in an interview with Arise TV, Atiku said he did not pick Wike as his running mate because he wanted someone he could work with amicably. In a response to Atiku's interview, Wike tweeted that Nigerians would know the truth about recent events in the party when he finally speaks. But speaking with reporters on his return from Spain at the weekend, Wike accused Atiku of lying against him. Wike's statement was his first public comment on the crisis that trailed Atiku's refusal to select him as his running mate.